76er. At small forward, at 6'7", number 19, Justin Edwards. The other forward, at 6'8", number 9, Terry Oubre Jr. Guarding at shooting guard. At 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At guard, 6'3", number 0, MAXEY. At center, 7 foot, number 21.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for MAXEY.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hill. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Edwards is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's MAXEY. Then there's Embiid. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Well, the All-Star break is behind us now, Clark. But honestly, I'm still thinking about what we saw. And what we saw was outstanding.
Well, it's always incredible when you get the best players in the world gathering to put on a show between the lines. The showmanship, the skill, athleticism, all high level.
Pass to Embiid, shoots the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
Curry against MAXEY. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Embiid. And MAXEY gets it to go on the assist by George.
Not just a perimeter threat now. MAXEY very adept at converting in close, too.
Butler against Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Edwards. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Poked away and stolen by MAXEY.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Edwards passes to MAXEY. Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And slam dunk by Butler. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 1. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Jackson Davis with it, guarded by Embiid. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Paul George.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Maxey in the corner. Here's Oubre, and again it's Philadelphia.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
First in points off turnovers, 3rd in fewest turnovers, and they also show up top 5 in steals. That means they're taking some chances, gambling, but also creating havoc.
I think their points off turnover ranking is most telling. They don't just force mistakes, they punish mistakes. They go for the throat. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And finished off by Oubre.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Here's Curry. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
From deep. Maxey, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Edwards. Back to George. Takes a 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by George. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry, and he comes up with the deuce.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Butler on the way. Outside for Curry. Warriors getting another chance here. Healed outside. A second chance effort. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that one's good by Butler. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to George. Now here's Edwards over Butler. And that one goes long. Healed against Edwards. Jackson Davis with it. The kick outside to Butler. Healed left side. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
High post, Embiid. 5 points in the game. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Embiid.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Philadelphia, 76.
And now, a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. In third, the Warriors.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Curry against MAXEY. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
No good on the second free throw.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
From deep, George. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his fourth rebound in this one. Podziemski on the wing. Outside Curry. From past the arc. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Pass to George. Now Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MAXEY, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Sinks the three-pointer.
The unbridled confidence of MAXEY at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Healed outside. Curry is inside. He's covered by MAXEY. Here's Podziemski. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Butler in the corner. Back to Curry. Over MAXEY. Curry can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 6. Edwards passes to MAXEY. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Council. Down low. Here's Drummond. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the 76ers lead by 8. Curry deciding where to go with it. And that time, also a missed shot.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Back to MAXEY. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Outside for Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That's his first foul. Butler is checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Green comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's Payton in for Heel. The 76ers leading by 10. Right side, Butler. Basket counts.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Here's Maxey. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Knicks in New York. And Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Still Sixers ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Butler finds Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Podziemski with it, defended by Butler. Looney with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And they double up Butler. Abu Saleh kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Grimes passes to Drummond. A three-pointer, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
The 76ers leading by 10. Outside, Maxey. The 10-footer finds the target. Maxey's got 9.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Walker comes in for Maxey. And the Warriors also making a change. Collins is checked in. He takes it in, and they pick up 2.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Butler. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Takes it inside, and he makes good on the layup. 6 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Butler against Collins.
Philadelphia foul. First shot on 97. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moody. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Podziemski out there with Peyton. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Kuminga. There's Green with the three. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 15. Butler feeling out of it. And it's Looney with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Payton left side. Back to Green. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Green's got his second basket of the night.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And the Warriors making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The 76ers leading by 15.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Three-pointer, Payton. Rebound by Butler. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Yabusele. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the 76ers lead by 19. Pass to Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Looney. Collins kicks to Green. Can they get it? And again, no good by Golden State.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They get the rebound. Here's Council. No good on the three.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Outside, Green. Looney down low. Jacks up a three. And Draymond Green gets the three. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Back to Butler. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. George comes in for Butler. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
We've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are. Today, wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
So we can't get either to fall. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep, George can't get it to drop. Made 3, missed 2 from the field. Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State. Payton from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Collins up top. Outside, Payton.
76ers foul. Quentin Grimes. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Payton, still without a basket. Pass to Santos. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
George passes to Embiid. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Santos. Pass to Looney. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Philadelphia on D. It's a 16-point game. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Warriors.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Yabusele. There's the screen from downtown. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Here's Santos. Kicks it out to Collins. For the 3. Santos, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Knocks it loose. Grimes passes to George. Embiid in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Looney. He averages about 5 points a game. And Santos gets it to go.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Grimes passes to Yabusele. High post, Embiid. Pass to Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Santos. Back to Pajemski. Left side, Collins. Back to Pajemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Santos has got 8 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Yabusele.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Collins looking around. Now, here's Looney. Pass to Santos. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
This one for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. They grab their own miss. From deep, George. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Edwards kicks to George. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They have a 19-point lead. Here's MAXEY. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 8th assist in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Curry gets the bucket.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
MAXEY, no good. Warriors trail by 18. Over in the corner, Green. Inside. Pass to Hield. Golden State moving it around. Green against Oubre. They kick out to Hield. 2 on the clock. Another 3 for Golden State.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid 3-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Now, here's George. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Curry passes to Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Here's MAXEY. 11 points in the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixer, number 28, Yabusele.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Butler. Oubre passes to George. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 12 in the game.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Oubre with the steal. The shot by George, wide open. Here's Edwards. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Jackson Davis with it. He's covered by MAXEY. From deep, Green. Right side, Butler. Back to Jackson Davis. Pass to Hield. 3 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The shot by George, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Outside Curry. 41 seconds left now here in the second. And he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Good on the triple.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers Warriors here in the second, starting to get it going.
And here is Green after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And stolen by MAXEY. Butler against Edwards. To the paint. Oubre can't get it to go. Jackson Davis with it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they do not look good.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone right now.
Nope.
And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half.
Embiid, you guys, embarrassing defenders. An electric performance for him tonight. He put this team on his back.
All the love to the big man. He's getting it done in every way tonight.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.